Hi dolls, Brittany here with the Stardoll social recap. Here with the latest on what's happening in the Stardoll community. Let's get started. This is actually take 2 because I forgot that my outfit contains the colour green and that doesn't really work with the green screen, so we'll try this again. We'll start off by going back in time, as so many of these Y2K era, mid-2000s pop culture and fashion are coming back into the public eye. As someone who does like reminiscing on their childhood, it is really cool to see all of these references come up again. Of course, some of these being inspired by Barbie, Bratz dolls, as well as a bit of Monster High in the later era. We've got Disney movies as well as video games and technology of that era. And thinking of movies of around that time, you should check out Bella Swan Stardoll if you are a Twilight fan, because they have various rooms inspired by various scenes from throughout the films. I'd imagine it's quite difficult to replicate not only what the scene looked like, but also the mood of it, so it's really cool to see something like this on Stardoll. I need to catch up on community events, so we'll jump into that next. First up is TMB, or the Murder Ball, which appeared to be a mix of an interactive murder mystery along with having various exquisite looks created especially for this event. As someone who loves darker couture and conceptual fashion in real life, to have this replicated for this event and with a mysterious darker twist to it is something to adore. And then more recently we had the Mode event, which to my perspective seemed more focused on haute couture, fine art, as well as a slight surrealist tone to it. And some of this is reflected in the looks that were worn for it. Beautiful luxury fashion, and I like how this event brings something slightly different to the table as a challenge to the creators. I've seen a little bit of confusion with these events, and it's understandable. I'll try to explain even though I'm not directly involved. For those viewing on the outside, TMB Mode, amongst many other events, they're actually hosted exclusively by Stardolls, members of the community. It's not on Stardoll itself, it's completely off the website. There's a much larger focus on graphic design, as these images are essentially individual works of art, self-expression. They are absolutely beautiful and so many hours go into making them. Even though I'm not really involved with these events, I love observing the incredible work and talent that shows through. And I hope that by showcasing it here, it shows another alternative that dolls can express themselves creatively, which originated on Stardoll but hasn't been limited by it, and they've grown into something else, if that makes sense. But anyway, back on platform on Stardoll, let's get into some star designs. As there's been so much coming through lately, and a lot of different items as well, I just want to give a general feature of everything. I still don't know how you do it. I am infinitely jealous. Ranging from makeup, accessories, and clothing. There's even this really cool Prada inspired bag, which I love the bubblegum pink. It is beautiful and iconic for this moment. And while we're on the topic of designs made by Stardolls, here is my contribution to this video. Inspired by my previous necklace project, I got a comment on my Instagram from Stardoll Memes asking about making a matching pair of earrings. I ended up doing something quite similar. It actually ended up being 2 designs. The first design is of course the Stardoll star earrings. The palette is inspired by Stardoll royalty, so we got the platinum as well as a beautiful little shiny star, which is like the diamond almost. And as of the filming of this video, it is still June, so of course I had to make some Pride inspired earrings. So these earrings are painted in rainbows, which is in support of gay rights as well as the LGBT community. So both these earrings were just laser cut out of wood and then painted on top and then sealed and made into earrings. These were really fun to make. There wasn't any particular reason for making them. I just wanted to try them out and I hope you like them. And while we're on the topic of Pride Month, which is the month in celebration and support of the LGBTQ+ community, of course this is one of my favourite times to be on Stardoll because of all of the incredibly bright colours being used in suites and stylings, just showing creativity abound. Not just on Stardoll, but on social media, it's everywhere. And regardless of who's in the community, it's just so wonderful to see that willingness to show support, to learn, to listen, and to love. And before we wrap things up, a doll I would love to feature in this video is Thai Cook. Their Instagram is beautifully designed and curated to present their Stardoll stylings. I love how each of their posts definitely have their own definable theme and look, but compositionally they all work really well as a group. As always dolls, keep sharing your Stardoll creations to the Stardoll and Stardoll social recap hashtags. Next time I'll figure out this green screen business. I appreciate your love and support as always. As you know, I like to make these videos for fun. I work full-time elsewhere And when I have the opportunity to sit back and make a video, it's always so wonderful because I get to have a look at what everyone's up to and what they have to share. But with all of that being said, thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you later. Bye!